Don't fret, ye merry activists, let nothing you dismay. Remember Trump the traitor went down election day. And thanks to you we're back to blue, let's get him locked away. Oh, tidings of courage and joy, courage and joy. Oh, tidings of courage and joy. Don't fret, ye merry activists, let nothing you distract. The MAGA man or Kellyanne or Sarah Sorry act. He's going down, the circus clown will take the country back. Oh, tidings of courage and joy, courage and joy. Oh, tidings of courage and joy. Don't fret, ye merry activists, let nothing you affright. The change you want to bring about won't happen overnight. To save the world from greed and hate, you must stay in the fight. Oh, tidings of courage and joy, courage and joy. Oh, tidings of courage and joy.
Hi, everyone. This is Kelly with Two Broads Talking Politics. I'm here with my co-host, Sophie. Hey, Sophie.
Hey, Kelly.
And the song that we led in with was by a group called Sing Out Louise in New York City. They're a protest choir, and the song was called Don't Fret, Ye Merry Activists. So we'll put a link up to their pieces, their YouTube feed on our website. You should check them out, and we'll have a couple more songs throughout this episode of theirs as well. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah. If you celebrate, if you don't celebrate, I hope you get a few days off at least to rest and relax, and then we'll be bringing in the new year. So, Sophie, let's talk a little bit about kind of what 2018 was like and what we're looking forward to in 2019. So, what was your favorite moment in 2018?
Well, I think it's going to be obvious that my favorite moment in 2018 was the moment that I knew that we were going to get the house. And it's ironic because it was, right after probably the worst moment of 2018, which was the moment when all of the election results came in from Indiana and Kentucky and Florida, and things weren't looking so good for us on that fateful night.
And I got to be with you for both of those moments.
Yes, Kelly was there when I had basically a panic attack. Couldn't eat anything, was ashen pale, cold and clammy, was sort of staring into the pit of despair. But then a couple of good things started happening, and a couple of exciting candidates started winning, and I sort of pulled myself up out of my slump, and then really, really good things started happening. Like Kendra Horn won, and Lucy Macbeth won, and all of these really exciting things started happening. Well, we didn't find out about Lucy Macbeth for sure for a little bit after.
Yeah.
But we saw that her returns were very good, and so that was really exciting to us. And so then we started seeing, we were doing really well in some other states like Nevada. And it was really gratifying. And so that was obviously my favorite moment, my favorite day, when all of the hard work that we'd been doing, and our listeners will know that we had been doing a lot of work, especially Kelly had been doing a lot of work right before the midterms to make sure everybody who wanted to get on could get on and get their message out, and all that kind of, hard work and being away from our kids and spending all that time really paid off. So that was really satisfying to me. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, that moment for sure. But I think also the weekend before. So the weekend before, I was in the Illinois 14th district, and I was out canvassing for Lauren Underwood, and it was really like the 14th has been a Republican district. It wasn't super red, but it was a Republican district for a long time. And seeing how much energy there was on the ground there, and the Democrats we talked to when we went around knocking on doors were just so enthusiastic, and so many of them had also been out knocking doors, and it was a moment that felt like this is real. Like, this is a thing. This isn't just a flash in the pan, but this is energy that is building, that's going to keep going for years to come. So, I think that was really exciting. It sort of brings to mind the signs I saw. I think at the first Women's March, I saw signs that said, like, things are so bad, even introverts are out protesting. And that's kind of, this was the year that made, the two of us get out there and actually knock doors and a lot of people
for the first time.
Yeah. And a lot of people all over the country doing things that, they hadn't been doing, hadn't even thought about doing. And so, I think there's, for all the bad, and obviously there's a ton of really bad things that happened in 2018, but for all of the bad, there was also really, really bright moments. So let's look forward to 2019. Do you have any sort of political-based, activist-based resolutions for yourself?
I'm going to get back to donating. I think I sort of slid off a little bit after the midterms. I was exhausted, and I think a lot of us were exhausted and sort of maybe took it a little easier than we had been taking it, and that's great. It's important to rest and rejuvenate, but I need to step it up again. So my resolution is to get back up to pre-midterms activity in terms of my donating and my postcard writing and my phone banking and my appearance at local indivisible and Democratic Party meetings. I'd also like to sort of get more involved in rights. Today, I went and got my hair cut and heard a sob story from someone at the hair parlor about how she was mistreated by her landlord. And I myself have in the past been mistreated by landlords in Madison, and we don't have really great tenants' rights here. So I'd like to get sort of involved on that front and see if I can whip up some enthusiasm for improving our tenants' rights laws in Madison. About you?
Well, so some of the things I want to do are around climate change. I've been sort of increasingly getting worried about climate change. We're going to do several episodes in January with some climate change scientists and activists. And so, I'm trying to, I said on Twitter, I'm trying to veganify my diet a little bit. So I've been a vegetarian for, I don't even know, 15 years now or something. But I'm not vegan, and I'm probably not going to go full vegan, but I'm going to try to eat a more vegan diet because I think it's just better for the earth. And, we live a fairly green lifestyle, but try to just get even better at not buying stuff we don't need and, trying to just be as green as possible. We bought a little solar charger to see if we can start a move toward thinking about green energy on a small scale. But then I also want to take that larger and see if I can try to convince my condo board to put solar panels on our roof and start to talk to family and friends about the benefits of solar and wind and then maybe even look at the city level. Chicago has ambitious plans, but I'm not sure how they're doing on those plans. So I really want to sort of step it up on climate change, both personal level, but also, at a political level. And then, of course, try to stay active and stay as much as possible trying to teach my kids about the importance of being civic-minded and thinking about that. And my kids are interested in maybe doing a political podcast of their own aimed at kids. So I'm trying to encourage that because,
cool.
Yeah, I think it would be really good. Obviously, it would not come out as frequently as this podcast does, but just something that can really help kids all over the country learn a lot more about the way politics works and doesn't work in this country at a level they can understand and a level that, clearly is not going to be anti-Republicans or anything. It's just going to be about, how to learn more, how to do more so that we don't keep going in this cycle of people not paying attention and, corruption taking over. So those are kind of my goals. And then, we'll see. There are nowhere near as many elections in 2019 as there were in 2018, but there are still some really big elections coming up. Some states have state legislative elections. Of course, our cities have mayoral elections and city council elections. So there's going to be a lot of stuff still for everyone to pay attention to. And so we're going to help you all stay abreast of what is happening with those, but also take this moment of 2019 when we're not quite as bogged down in elections to just talk more about issues and things like that.
And as much as some of our resistance friends might not want to be talking about it yet, 2020 is around the corner. And so we will be able to start talking about candidates and strategies and, how we're going to approach 2020 to make it just as successful, if not more successful than the 2018 midterms.
Absolutely. All right. Well, having said all of that, I hope you'll keep listening. We have some really excellent voicemails. People have been calling in from around the country and telling us their thoughts on 2018 and 2019 and 2020. And they've got some really great things to say. So I hope you will listen, and some more songs from Sing Out Louise. And as soon as we sign off, the song you are going to hear is a song that has now gone super viral with 17,000 likes so far on Twitter that Teddy and I were fortunate enough to be in. And it's called We Wish You a Muller Christmas. So we hope you enjoy. Happy holidays, everyone.
Yeah, happy holidays.
We wish you a Muller Christmas. We wish you a Muller Christmas. We wish you a Muller Christmas and impeachment next year.
We wish you a Muller Christmas. We wish you a Muller Christmas. We wish you a Muller Christmas and impeachment next year.
Indictments will come to you and your kin. Indictments for Christmas and impeachment next year. We wish you a Muller Christmas.
We wish you a Muller Christmas.
We wish you a Muller Christmas and impeachment next year.
Indictments will come to you and your kin.
Indictments for Christmas and impeachment next year.
We wish you a Muller Christmas. We wish you a Muller Christmas.
We wish you a Muller Christmas and impeachment next year.
Subpoenas galore for all of Trump's men.
Indictments for Christmas and impeachment next year.
Bring forth the grand juries, bring forth the grand juries.
Now bring forth the grand jury and bring them all year.
We know you're in bed with Putin.
We know you're in bed with Putin.
We know you're in bed with Putin, 'cause your treason is clear.
Your treason is clear.
We wish you a Muller Christmas. We wish you a Muller Christmas.
We wish you a Muller Christmas.
And impeachment next year.
Hi, it's Scott Dworkin. I just wanted to say how proud I am to be a member of the Resistance. Everything we've accomplished over the past 2 years, especially in 2018, has been pivotal and imperative towards us preserving our democracy. And so I just wanted to say that I'm thankful for the Resistance, and I'm thankful for people like y'all that exist. It keeps me going.
Hi, this is Christy from Tennessee, and I'm calling to share my most proud moments of 2018. I'm most proud of my involvement with a gun violence prevention group called Moms Demand Action. I started a local group here in Tennessee, and I used that passion to end gun violence and to canvass and phone bank for the first time for political candidates. I pushed that nervousness aside to do something bigger than myself by talking to my neighbors about things that I believe that truly matter. While many things didn't go as expected, I believe that I grew as an activist and as a person. I'm not sure yet if I will run for office, but I definitely will keep working to make this a better country, and thankful for the friendships that have formed along the way and the change and momentum that we are building here. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Hi, it's Peter Morley. So what are my New Year's resolutions? I would love to try and help and expand Medicaid in the 14 states that it's not already expanded in. And I'd also want to help contribute to fixing the Affordable Care Act, enhancing it, and expanding it. Am I planning on running for office? Well, I would love to, but my body and my 10 plus pre-existing conditions unfortunately won't allow me to. But it would be a wonderful aspiration of mine, and I encourage everyone out there to throw their hat into the ring, so to speak. What am I most proud of from 2018? Other than, of course, appearing on Two Broads Talking Politics, my other things that I'm proud of are my 13 trips during the 115th Congress to D.C., fighting for affordable and accessible health care. I wish you all a very happy holiday and a very happy 2019. Thank you so much for your advocacy.
This is Jennifer Fisher from Postcards for America at Postcards for USA. My favorite moment in 2018 would, of course, have to be when the blue wave was realized. 43 congressional seats flipped, a net of 40 seats, and that showed me that the work of the resistance that we'd been all pushing towards for 2 years, all those people across the country, from big cities, tiny towns, rural areas that had been working, all that work had paid off. What am I most excited about for 2019? For 2019, I'm looking forward to the Democrats in the House solving some of the mysteries of who is getting paid by whom to do what, and why so many members of the GOP and Trump's team seem to be connected to Russia. And of course, I'm looking forward to Postcards for America postcarders, supporting them, as well as focusing actions on their state representatives to really start healing the country from the bottom up. And in 2020, of course, I'll support whoever the Democrats nominate, but my dream combo would be Kamala Harris for president and Senator Chris Murphy of Connecticut for vice president. I have no idea if he has any interest in running. I don't think anybody's mentioned him, but I've watched him over the last 2 years, and he has this quiet strength. He's been at the forefront of a lot of the battles we've had to fight. So thank you. Two broads. Bye.
Hey, Kelly. Hey, Sophie. This is Bryce Tage. Happy holidays. My favorite moment of 2018 was this past summer when I was driving by an older woman who was standing on a St. Paul corner. She had a sign showing the number of kids in detention centers. And so I pulled over and I chatted with her and learned that she's been doing this for weeks, protesting every day on her own. And I told her about the Stand on Every Corner movement that I'd started. She was pretty unimpressed, which I loved. This was just something she needed to do, just her. She had drinks thrown at her. She had obscenities shouted, and there she was, regardless, every single day standing for what she believed to be right. And her courage and her strength and her perseverance just completely inspired me. As far as 2019 goes, I'm looking forward to Trump leaving office, obviously. I'm also hoping to kind of evolve the Stand on Every Corner movement to a place that might make some folks a bit uncomfortable, but I think we need to start having conversations with people who have beliefs and political attitudes that are different than our own, including talking to people who support Trump. I honestly believe that we are going to need to do that to begin to heal and rebuild, and that's going to require us to kind of break out of our social bubbles that we're often in, or at least that I'm often in. And so that's one of the things I'm going to be focusing on next year. And I'm also really excited to see who runs for president. I greatly admire Beto's authenticity. I love one of my senators here in Minnesota, Amy Klobuchar. I think she's super progressive, but I also think that she's a pragmatist, and she's really good at empathizing with and working with different diverse constituents. I love Kamala Harris and Cory Booker and Stacey Abrams and plenty of others as well, so I think we're going to have some fantastic people to choose from. Thank you for everything that you do every day, and again, happy holidays to you and all your listeners. Take care.
Donnie the con man is a nasty, hateful soul, just an angry man with a spray on tan, telling lies about clean coal. Donnie the con man did a job election day, telling old white men they'd be great again if they let him have his way. But now they see how tragically he played them all for fools. He worked with spies to feed them lies, and he won by Russian rules. Oh, Donnie the con man says there is no climate change. It's a Chinese plot, it's not getting hot, he's totally deranged. Chumpity chump chump Donnie the Trump, this ain't a TV show. Chumpity chump chump Donnie the Trump, off to hell we go. Donnie the con man says he wants a great big wall, and the caravan was a Jewish plan, so we need a Nazi brawl. Gay, black, or Muslim, say goodbye to civil rights. With the KKK and the NRA, he has got us in his sights. He guards his prize with petty lies like any cornered thief. But look around, we're taking down the terrorist in chief. Oh, Donnie the con man, in the end you'll have to pay. We will wave goodbye and we'll say, nice try, and we'll send you on your way.
Hello, this is Lauren Friedman. I ran for state senate in Ohio this year. Although I did not win my election, I feel super positive about what I was able to accomplish in my race. I ran against a 25-year incumbent in Ohio State Legislature, and he ran unopposed the last two races, and I received 40% of the vote in my first race. So I feel very good about that. And although it was disappointing, I learned so much that I plan to use to help other candidates in the future, and maybe myself if I decide to run again. In the meantime, I have to work on getting a job since I was running my campaign full time. So I'm trying to find a job where I can do progressive work as my job. And outside of work, I was recently named the president of our county's Democratic Women's Club, and it is the oldest continuously operating Democratic Women's Club in the country. It will be turning 100 in 2020. And as part of that, being president of that group, I'm also working on the National First Ladies Library Centennial Commemoration for Women's Suffrage celebration. So we're actually going to be celebrating the centennial for the women's Democratic Women's Group as well as women's suffrage together in the same year. And I'm really hoping to involve a lot of local women and help them remember why it's important to be an active citizen and to vote and to run for office and to not take advantage of the hard work that all of these women did for us 100 years ago. In addition, I've been working on a nonprofit to assist women veterans, and I discovered during my campaign that this is an area that is lacking in resources. And part of my plan down the road is to help more women veterans run for office. I have a lot on my plate right now, but I've definitely learned that there's so many ways we can help without having to be elected. I plan to be involved in other people's races until I run again myself. So I think that being an active citizen and voting and helping other people in their runs for office and helping people not feel discouraged about where we are right now in our political system. I think those are all things that I'll be working on in 2019.
Hey, it's Adam Cohen, otherwise known as the Accidental Liberal. And I just want to say that over the past year, I've met so many wonderful people that have helped me promote Lawyers for Good Government, which is so near and dear to my heart, so that we were able to get out the word and help thousands of refugees at the border and do our work to try to stop climate change. And I look forward to continuing this in 2019. And thank you to all the many people that have helped me help this organization. Look forward to 2019. I'm working with all of you.
Hey, Two Broads. This is Sonia, your voiceover lady. My New Year's resolution, I usually don't have them, but I do enjoy watching others make them and then break theirs. So that's my New Year's resolution is, usually my New Year's resolution is watching others not make their New Year's resolutions. And so, that's mine this year as well, because I know I'm not going to lose weight because I never do. What am I most proud of? Personally, it's always my children. That's just, a standing, pride is my kids. But I'm proud of the big blue wave that came in November. Specifically, I'm proud of the pink wave. These women like you two that took their reins and just ran with it. And I'm proud that that's coming, and it's just going to keep coming. And I'm proud of that. And we need more of that. And am I going to run for office? Hell to the no. No way. I went to college in the 90s. There is probably photographic and video proof of me pulling shenanigans that no one needs to see. And if I ran for office, someone would dig that crap up, and no one needs to know what I did. And so, no, I'm not going to run for office. But I applaud anyone that wants to, see themselves doing some stupid crap at a Dave Matthews concert. So, more power to you. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy holidays. Happy New Year to my two brides. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of the work that you do, and I'm so honored to be a part of all of this. And thank you, and have a great day.
Hey there, two broads. It's Top Rope Travis, and I'm just calling in to leave a voicemail to discuss what I thought was an amazing year for 2018. We had a record number of women run for office this year. We had a record number of minorities running for office this year. We had a great selection of veterans who ran for office and were elected, which all leads to what I'm so excited about in 2019, and that is a Democratic majority in the House of Representatives. There's going to be so much accomplished this year, including investigations that are long overdue into the illegitimate Trump regime and moving forward legislation that is going to advance progressive ideals and that will align the laws in this nation to what the Constitution has guaranteed every single citizen of this great land. It's going to be a fantastic year. I'm looking forward to what is in store for the United States and for two broads as well. Congratulations on your success and Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year, progressives and resistors, Mom Demand Action Moms, and Twisted Sisters. This is Meredith from Carrboro, North Carolina, grateful to be in the Two Broads family. You amazing women have truly kept me sane. Teddy and Arthur give me hope for the future, and Teddy's y'all makes a Southern girl proud. I felt like I was in history and political science class with each podcast. Knowledge is power and empowering. There are so many amazing women throughout this country, and many will be our new representatives in Congress and in state houses. One in particular, Christy Clark from North Carolina, a Moms Demand Action member. She took on the co-sponsor of the infamous bathroom bill in North Carolina and defeated him. She's going to do amazing things. A shout out to a North Carolina veteran, Red T. Raccoon, who is fighting the good fight for veterans. Fighting is what I will do for my community, my state, and my country. Kamala Harris for president. Thank you, all of you.
Hi, this is Bill from Illinois 14, which on January 3rd, 2019, will officially be Lauren Underwood's district. My 2018 highlight was meeting Kelly from Two Broads Talking Politics podcast. You see, there's a lot of people that will get on Twitter and say a lot of things, but it takes a lot more to get off the couch and actually do something. Not only did Kelly do a fantastic job on her podcast, giving a voice to so many great Democratic candidates, she walked the walk as well. She came out this summer to Illinois 14 to do a big fundraiser with us to support Lauren. Then she returned to Illinois 14 to canvass with Lauren and all of us activists on that horrible weather weekend in the freezing cold and all the rain. Kelly was right there alongside of us, knocking on doors for the final 2 days and helped Lauren win, which was great. I believe really strongly that our country needs more leaders like Kelly and people that care about democracy like she does. So, my friend, I wish you all the best as we end 2018. Look forward to working alongside you in 2019 and keep inspiring people to go out there and make a difference because we got a big fight ahead of us in 2019. Take care.
Hi, this is Jeb in Vermont, and I'm calling to say that the most exciting thing that we did in 2018 was flipping a Vermont State House seat to blue in my district, and what I'm looking forward to next year is continuing to work with Sister District, postcarding with my peeps at Indivisible Mad River Valley and with the Mad River Valley Democrats. Have a great day. Bye.
Hello, I'm Marianne Segalen-Gindway. I am the French representative for Ohio Clinton, and I am French, and for 2019, pardon, I Joe Biden for the candidacy for the White House. And for my politic, I want to be in the Biden's team for the White House because I have an Instagram for Joe Biden and I am a young activist. And I want to be in the Ségolène Royal's team for the European if she is candidate. And I am a writer, singer, and for the New Year, I want the happiness for America. I want leave the White House for Donald Trump, and I will be in the journals for Joe Biden in the New Year, and I want to say thank you for your Instagram post, and I hope you will put my message. Thank you, Marianne Segelen-Gindway.
They're beginning to look a lot less Christian, with their walls and bans. No more helping my neighbor out, that's not what they're all about. There's hell to pay if you are gay or trans. They're beginning to look a lot less Christian, marching for white pride. That's the modern day GOP, the party of Robert E. Lee. Lincoln would have died. I guess that turning your cheek is pathetic and weak, and lying all day is okay. Helping the needy is stupid. Be greedy. Take their health care away. You heard the tape, they're fine with rape. Now bow your heads and pray. They're beginning to look a lot less Christian. Just ask Kavanaugh. That do unto others bit was always a load of shit. The boys who take now get to make the law. They're beginning to look a lot less Christian. What would Jesus do? I don't think it is in the Psalms. Tell me how people home make bombs. Do they speak for